As we detach from the need of it to happen, we allow it to happen effortlessly. We allow ourselves to have the most beautiful months in our lives, creating memories and living and being and feeling great and having the biggest months ever. This is when it makes no sense. When you're able to detach because you're like, I don't even know how that happened. I didn't launch a lot. I didn't, promote a lot. What happened is you were actually in alignment with the desire, and you were acting from a place of alignment with the desire, not the need, not the should, not the think I need to, right? Or I have to. You literally were coming from the most pure place ever.
You were meant, every single soul on this call right now, you are meant to do great things, right? You were meant to break free from generational curses. I am the first millionaire in my family, okay? I broke free from those generational curses, okay? I broke free from addiction, okay? You were meant to break free from generational curses. You were meant to achieve your dreams, okay? You were meant to love yourself and be loved and return, okay? You were meant to be happy and live a life wilder than your wildest dreams. Every single person on this call is meant for those things, but you have to decide.
Have times where you sit down and you have discussions between your doubtful side and your higher self. Yeah. So you might sit down because a part of you is like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried about a particular fear. And you go, what does my higher self know about this? What does me and my power know about this? Right? What else do I know about this that feels better? Yeah. And so I bring the doubts to my higher self, to my powerful self. And it just, like, I reassure him, I think often when we have doubts, we're like, oh my gosh, why do I have that doubt? Rather than, okay, that's an interesting perspective. What else do I know about this? How else do I want to view this?
It's like, what area out of grow, nurture, sell, where are you lacking the most? A lot of people actually, believe it or not, the area they lack most is growth. They're not growing their audience. They have no freaking clue how to grow their audience. They're clueless. It's really easy, but anyway, we'll talk about that. Feel into which one's the biggest one for you to work on. And if the one that's the most struggle for you is the one you need to focus on one thing, the harder it is, the less you need to be trying. Because the more things you try to do to accomplish that thing, energy drain, right? It's like same amount of energy, but because it's going to multiple places, it's only this much. Whereas if it were to go to one place, it would be this much energy to that one thing.
We, as in our internal world, we're the image, and the world is the mirror. The world is the mirror, so the world is reflecting us. So it's like the mirror doesn't smile before you do. Like when you're looking in the mirror, if you're not smiling and the mirror smiles, you'd be like, oh my God, what is happening? This is terrifying. Like that would be horrific. It would be horrible. But that's how we want the world to work. We say, once I have all of the things that I want, once I have the money, once I have the love, once I have the business, once I have the perfect body, then I will feel happy. But the mirror doesn't smile before you do. The world doesn't shift before you do. When on the inside, you're able to feel and focus on the things that you desire to be true. And you're like, oh, he's here, I just don't see him yet. I love my body, I feel so good, and money is just flowing to me every single day. When that's how you're feeling, that's when the world starts to reflect it.
Your subconscious is creating your hunger and fullness signals, your cravings, your metabolism, your digestion, your internal organs, your health, your immunity, important right now, your breathing rate, your sleep, your body fat, your energy, your results. So there's nothing external to your body that has power over you. It's all within you, and it's all subconscious programming that has been taken in from the time we were born and applied to the bodies that we have today. And when you gain control of your subconscious mind as well as your conscious thoughts, you gain control over your body and your results, regardless of where you're starting.
Alive. So based on what it's been given in your past and the experiences you've had, it will calculate and decide what it is that will keep you breathing. And any pain is a big no-no. Any unknown is a big no-no. So if you want that next level of success, you get the thought starting in your subconscious. The goal starts there, or your conscious. And then it will check in with the critical filter, the critical mind, that barrier, which then checks in with the subconscious. And if there's anything in there that's like, no, stop, danger, we've never done this before, or we tried and we failed back in the day. Remember that? That sucked. Let's not do that again. And it's just going to kick it right back out. So with hypnosis, I'm able to take that same goal, that same thought, pass through the critical filter, which is like the bouncer in a club, tip it $100, get to the subconscious mind, and help you start to create those thought patterns, those new neural pathways that will actually tell your subconscious what you want to believe. Like